Folks, let's swap the scene. Let's go to the losers bracket finals. We've got Scatterbrained again, and he's playing Abbasid. Somehow Abbasid made it into an actual tournament match. Seems unfair to the other guy, but let's look at the other guy. It is Gullyd3ck3l, and he's playing the Delhi.
Yep, Dry Arabia, the old fan favorite classic of all classics. Both civs, berry civs, heading off to the berries right now. Standard openings from both. I don't see any deviations here that I could point to or note. Besides the fact that the gold is in the back for Scatterbrained as Abbasid, and everything is in the front for Delhi.
You know, as usual.
But I don't think it'll matter because eco should be the number one thing that comes in. We see the wheelbarrow, and we do see efficient production coming in for Gullyd3ck3l, as is to be expected. And yeah, that's that. You know, not a lot else to mention right now.
Not yet, anyway. So, I mean, how do you see this playing out?
I see Abbasid going eco wing into 2 town centers and then feudal. And then depending on how aggressive Delhi is in feudal, Abba sneaking up to castle at some point, trying to get castle units out in the field. Delhi then either, well, I guess Delhi could do something off meta and try and go for like elephants or something. But if Delhi plays standard for sacred sites, then up to castle eventually, I think Abba just matches with some production of their own. They both end up in castle age. We see control of the map go back and forth. Where do the keeps pop up? Is a third town center going to come into play? Do we go into ultra late game? And then, you know, we're here for 50 minutes. So I don't know.
Okay, you expect a 50-minute game. Honestly, I think this game will be about done at 18 minutes or some such because
yeah, elephant is not off meta. The elephant is the meta, but it's like different than like the classic build is what I mean by that.
I think at about 18 minutes, Delhi will suddenly drop off because Abbasid has the same amount of units than they are going castle, and they have a full farm transition. But that is just what I tend to watch on latter games. Eco Wing is coming up
I
because Delhi is not fast enough to contest you when you go Eco Wing. Delhi just does not have the speed, and if they do Dark Age shenanigans, their Civ is just not built around it because you need that mosque, you need to get your attacks rolling. You hurt yourself more by doing something like that.
Mm-hmm. That's a very fair point. Like if Delhi doesn't hold the sacred sites long enough and gets to castle and gets those keeps rolling or something like that, it could be very difficult long term to keep up with the eco of Abbasid. And even if they do, they're going to get very behind very quickly. It's going to depend on some really good military wins for Delhi. If they don't win any fights, or if they don't win enough fights, this game will be over, as Abbasid will start to steamroll.
Well, we've got Dome of Faith. I like it.
Dome of Faith.
I mean, I like it in this matchup because you can be greedy. Like, you can go for all 3 of these sacred sites instantly, as Abbasid is still just finishing up their second TC and starting to pump out the first units. But Abbasid's pretty fast.
Abbasid's fast. Well, I think you're playing for a castle game with this. You're thinking about like taking map control and then squeezing your opponent, maybe making a good timing push eventually. My question though is, where do we think that TC is gonna go? I'm seeing a pretty. If he wants to get greedy, there's a spot with the berries and gold up north of where his hometown center's at. I'm wondering if he instead maybe goes for the wood off next to the.
I think you just build it here next to the wood line, like pretty much on top of his already existing ones, right on the edge there, and like you don't go out to other resources with the TC. But
so that would be like a third.
Let's see what he does
right there then.
Let's see what he does. He still has 100 stone to go. Fertile Crescent is coming in as we speak. And he needs 10 more gold to drop off to get the fresh foodstuffs.
All right, Delhi is up in age as well. Yeah. All the usual suspects in queue.
So how is Gully opening here? Because
that's what I'm looking at. Like, what does he build? He's going to go Ghazi to start.
Yeah, it's a stable. I was wondering if he goes production building or if he goes blacksmith. And he immediately built the second mill to go for the pro scouts. Like that. Like that quite a bit.
An interesting choice.
So, second TC.
Oh, okay, you were close.
Okay, he built it in the back.
Between the other wood line. I like that choice. In the back, very safe, easy to wall in. No, I think I actually like that choice better than what you were saying, just by a bit.
I mean, let's see. Even this is a safer choice for the town center. That also means the town center is not protecting the gold. But do you need the gold
Yeah.
to be protected? Is the question.
No, I think you make enough units, you can hold that. I think it's within range of everything else. I don't imagine it'll be super easy to press into that all the time. Because you're going to be producing units. You're going to have units sitting there. If you're going to have units in your base, they're going to be sitting right on that gold.
I mean, the main thing is it is sitting right on top of a wood line. You have the garrison slots to immediately hop into the TC in case you get pushed on that wood line. And I mean, as long as you have wood, you can make farms. You never run out of food, and you can make units.
First of the 2 Ghazis are out now. There's going to be 3 on the field here in a second. The first one's actually already almost to the base, looking for the stone, looking at those berries probably to maybe poke and prod a little bit. We'll see our first action here.
Check the
presently.
stone. See, he has taken enough for a TC. And now Scatterbrained's just going to vacate those berries and go on the sheep.
That's all you want to do. You want to force your opponent to get onto the home food. That's kind of what you have to do, right? You've got to squeeze Abbasid off the food here. And if you can force them to farm transition when it's not as optimal, you can maybe tighten things up on them hard enough. It's tough, though. Once they get those farms going,
yeah,
like you want to make them lose tempo and by not building units and force them into the food. Like you see, he's already kind of looping around.
The thing here,
try and sneak out.
The thing here is you used to do exactly this, and the second that Abbasid lost access to these berries, they were in trouble. But now they're just not. They're just not, because they're just going to make farms that are cheaper and going to survive anyway and have a better food eco than you have.
There's not a lot of places. He's got like a small little spot he can put some farms, but he's really this is a very cramped base. Ah, there's another stable right there. It's gonna be a pretty cramped looking Abbasid base. I'm not sure where he's gonna put those farms except for next to that gold. If you keep units back there, there's a world where you can maybe deny that a bit. See a scout go down from Scatterbrained.
Double stable, eh?
Being all over the place.
Okay. Gullyd is moving out to all 3 sacred sites instantly. There is 1 horseman in the queue for Scatterbrained. Gullyd needs to just pay attention that he doesn't miss the horseman moving out and try to kill one of his scholars. Triple stable for Scatterbrained. If Gullyd scouts this out, he immediately has to make a barracks. Yep, scouts the sky stable, sees 1 horseman out, so he knows there's a 2nd stable, sees the 3rd stable. Let's take a look at the Delhi base.
No reaction just yet here in Delhi base.
How do you feel when it's 7:35 in and all 3 sacred sites suddenly start to glow?
Not great. Not great. And he's going to react with that by setting out his horsemen to go do stuff. Ghazi's looking for places to poke and prod. Again, there's not a lot of room for these farms. He can get about 8 or 10 farms around his main TC, maybe a couple more behind his 2nd TC as well. He can get.
Oh, he's getting the middle sacred. Nice. Run, 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 run. Well, he's not running.
Nope, he's just gonna take those Ghazi or those horsemen to the face. He's got Ghazi ready there, right there.
Yeah.
The wolf is actually helping him out.
Is he gonna survive with the scholar here? That would be big, but I don't think he will necessarily.
He might. One's down.
Run, scholar, run!
Ooh,
great, the wolf switched sides. The wolf switched sides.
Oh, that was close. That wolf is still there though.
Bottom side, we've got the scholar running as well. But yeah, so far, both players are liking their game plan. Look at that. We're just gonna go straight into farms. Like, not even pretend like it's not a thing.
It's kind of wild how easy that is, right? Meanwhile, his food income is still 800 a minute. Like, it's just not even gonna dip. And he can probably reclaim those berries now if he wanted to as well.
Yeah, I mean, he could eat those berries. He has enough units. He's gonna make a camel archer, and then he has the camel unease debuff, and suddenly these Ghazi don't do that much anymore. Still no barracks for Gullyd3ck3l, so it's not gonna be. Never mind, it's gonna be a fast castle.
No,
Compound of the Defender.
He's gonna fast castle.
This is actually really, really good for him. This could definitely work. And as far as food goes. Yeah, he's fine.
Bringing in deer with the pro scouts. He's gone berries up in the north. He's going to be ready to grab relics as well. This could work. This could work. I think you're on a bit of a timer. You're on a bit of a timer against Abbasid, but getting up in age will definitely help. That said, Scatterbrained's not superhumanly far from castle either. He just needs to get onto the gold, like move off of wood onto gold, and he can be up in a fairly short time as well.
Yeah. I mean, the thing for him is, Gullyd, basically, his plan is, I'm gonna run into their base, and I'm gonna idle out all of your economy. That is how I need to play this. It's
Well, that's how
basically
it
a
would turn out,
Burgrave
right?
rush.
Because he's gonna be nowhere else. Like his entire economy is all in one spot. So that would work theoretically. I mean, on paper that works. He's pushing these horsemen away. He's got all 3 sacred sites still.
Castle is
The
up.
gold he's been getting from that.
Scatterbrained has not scouted this out. He's moving out on the map right now. He knows his opponent can't have too many units, and that is absolutely true. He needs to do something right now. He needs to get sacred sites away from him. He needs to stop relics from being collected. He needs to attack because Delhi will be out on food sources. But they also have pro scouts, so that's not natural.
Well, he's going to be clicking up the castle very soon. He's up to 700 food, 800 food. He's just moved a bunch of vills onto the gold. It's going to be a matter of just a minute or two before he clicks up and is up.
Oh, Gullyd takes a fight here. This is not great for him. These Ghazi don't want to take this. But how many knights do we have out? 3 already. Sacred relics are coming in right now. Wow, that scholar is living on the edge.
Nothing to see here. I'm just gonna keep on doing my thing.
Okay,
One knight cannot take this. He's gonna get the surround.
Yeah,
and he does. That is bad news, Bears.
Oh god, and Scatterbrained is going for full walls around his base, so Gullyd's window is quickly closing.
It's getting slammed shut right now. I mean, losing the first couple knights, those first units in castle are so crucial.
There's the military wing.
Yeah, and but hey, 40, this is gonna be an even game.
Gullyd is playing this beautifully. Like, he is in Castle Age. He has 2 of the relics, has 3 on the way to his base. He still controls 2 of the 3 sacred sites. Yes, he didn't do any damage to Abbasid economically yet, but he has his own eco set up beautifully.
Yeah, well, and he's getting the stone right now as well to add a keep. And once he starts popping up a couple keeps, he's going to be able to match and maybe even surpass Gullyd3ck3l's economy production. So, you know, long term, this could work. It's just right now it's dangerous. He needs to keep massing, keep up the military, find a way to get some pressure. He's still grabbing some deer, maintaining that food supply.
The thing is, like, Gullyd is currently chasing horsemen with knights, and you know, horsemen are faster than knights, unfortunately. Wait, did I say unfortunately? I actually enjoy that fact, but you know, Gullyd is not enjoying that fact.
Unfortunately for Gullyd3ck3l in this instance. Yeah, they're just never going to catch up. Ooh, that's a lot of exposed villagers on the stone. That's a lot of exposed villagers on the stone.
No. Delhi cannot afford to lose this. Move the vills. Move the vills. No, so far he didn't lose anything.
Oh, man. None of them died. Dude, thank goodness that horsemen don't do that much damage base.
Oh,
that was... Wow.
That was some clutch textiles play. That was some clutch textiles play. I'll say that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, without textiles, he'd be down like 8 vills.
Okay. Gullyd's knocking at the front door, but yeah, Scatterbrained has full walls. We do have 12 knights and 7 Ghazi, but you know, we have a Castle Age guy now.
Yeah,
and he's
we got camel riders coming out. All 3 sacred sites again under control by Gullyd3ck3l, so that gold coming in. That passive gold's really good for him. He's almost got enough. He should be having enough stone soon to produce a keep. Actually, I think he already does. Where is it at? He's mined up a ton.
Yeah, it should be... Where is he putting it? Is he putting it on the sacred side in the middle? And then taking the deer next to it?
Gold. Love it. Love that play. He doesn't need to take those deer. He can just get scouts and bring them home.
Hey, Gullyd is playing this beautifully right now. Up until this point...
what you have to do.
But look
at knights, he doesn't have a good answer. He's now being forced into spears right now. Trying to deal with the knights.
You say he doesn't have a good answer. I feel like spears is a pretty good answer.
Yeah. Well, not yet. In a minute or two, he'll have a better answer. Right now, the numbers, he doesn't have an answer for it yet. The spears in a minute or two will cover it. He's getting crossbows. Gullyd3ck3l will need to make a comp change here and mix things up again.
Village Fortresses is about to finish as well. Where's the 5th relic, actually? Oh, it's down here. Oh, and he's grabbing it.
Yeah, and he's grabbing it. First keep is up, and he's almost got Village Fortresses ready to go. In 30 seconds, he'll have a second town center, so he will stop bleeding. Again, Scatterbrained is only on 2 TCs right now, not 3. So the eco has not run away yet, and Gullyd3ck3l has been on multiple sacred sites and relics. So the eco, while maybe not even, has been not... Scatterbrained's not running away with it yet.
Another keep! Amazing! Well, that's exactly what Scatterbrained just thought. Okay,
That's what he needs to do.
camera riders are on the top side. Is Gullyd dealing with it? I don't see anything moving. Okay, he's moving all of his knights there. Can he be in time? I guess. Looks like he will be.
Yeah, looks like it will be.
I don't think he can go for the sacred victory, but like he's setting it. He did everything perfectly
on it though.
Okay, horseman raid in the woodline now. There's the first dead villager of the game. Second one sure to follow in a second, maybe.
Or not.
No, not just yet. That's a lot of dead horsemen for free. So yeah, all the feudal horsemen are gone now.
Well, that was a huge win for Gullyd3ck3l.
Yeah, not a bad play.
He's in control of this game, and he is sending out the scouts to grab the rest of the deer next to that keep. I love that play.
Village Fortresses has started to churn out villagers. He's pumping out of his keep there. Is he getting another one? He's not on the stone right now.
I must say we are down to. I mean, I doubt this will matter. Like very well could, but you never know when they're so open like this. But right now, Sacred Timer is down to 7 minutes and about 30 seconds as of now, and he's got a bigger military. The eco lead again isn't insane, but there is a full farm transition in the back for Scatterbrained. But only 2 TCs. Again, we're going to see Gullyd3ck3l slowly making this creep back. That keep of his in the middle is
Gullyd has 19 knights. This is real scary. He did not go House of Learning, so these don't have honed blades, but whoa. Okay, he sees the spears, sees the crossbows, knows exactly what he's up against. What is the reaction? The reaction is actually he already has 16 archers, and he's getting his own crossbows, and he has war elephants on. I guess the war elephants are kind of but you know, they exist.
I like him. I like him here. People, I mean, obviously he's got the right counter, but they're just big meat tanks, right? I'd like if he had some scholars to go with it.
I'd like if he had tower elephants instead.
I was thinking the same thing. Tower elephants would be a better choice here.
But for your perspective at home, look at that, 400, 600. This is a tower elephant, costs 1,000 resources. This is a war elephant, costs 750.
Yeah, it's just cheaper. Oh man, Gullyd3ck3l immediately knows that Scatterbrained setting his camels up there. Ooh, I like that he's splitting up here. He knows he doesn't need all of them. He's gonna send some to go try and raid and kind of maybe touch the walls on the backside.
You know, camel riders are actually fairly expensive. I wouldn't really want to throw them away like that.
Scatterbrained knows that there's some knights heading his way, looking to catch those out of position.
He's moving out with his entire army. Doesn't really have a whole lot of vision. He brings a Vil with him. What is he going to do? Is he want to? I think he wants to take control. I think he wants to decap the sacred side and take control of the top gold.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, knights in the reinforcement line though. Nice play by Gullyd. Finds that out right there. Oh, but
I don't know if he's seen. Oh, he has. He's sending his units over. I don't think they'll be fast enough to get there in time though.
This might be a decap, and it might be a decap, and it might also be 28 in dead spears and 14 dead crossbows.
Ooh, this is gonna be close. You know what? He might be able to get there in time. He needs to get on that site ASAP.
War elephants are in front. You really don't want to tank with the war elephants. Archer's doing a splendid job here.
The site is almost decapped. Needs to get a unit on there.
Nah, it's decapped.
And it's going down, yeah. Nope.
That was clutch, but...
It was close. But this is still a big fight right now. Gullyd3ck3l...
oh, that's a lot of dead knights,
is really in control.
That's a lot of dead knights. That's a lot of destroyed value. But, yeah, Scatterbrained definitely lost this fight. Who am I?
I think you're okay with the trade. You're sitting on a lot of units back there. The Vil number has really stabilized. If he gets a second keep up somewhere, he could start taking the lead back with villagers.
He's back on stone already. Yeah. This is the Abbasid base, by the way. Look at this beautiful farming economy. Just 54 farms at 19 minutes. Because, you know, because he can.
Yeah. And that's the frustrating thing with Abba is it's just that easy. Now, he's going to run out of access to gold. He's got 3,000 left. And there's a gold just outside his base he might try and hold on to. Gullyd3ck3l needs to recapture that site, set the timer back on again, but then moreover, it needs to control the gold veins left on the map that are next to Scatterbrained. Needs to really squeeze that out and make Scatterbrained basically forced into only trash units because those crossbows are a problem.
Hey, the
Without
gold
the
control is
crossbows, I
really
think-
nice, but take a look at the last woodline that Scatterbrained has access to right now.
Oh, good point. You know what? That actually might be more pressing, given that that's it.
Oh, this is a nice
like-
keep. This
That's
keep I enjoy.
This is the kind of keep that I like to see.
Oh, guten Tag, and we have some
This is
scholars
this
at the
is a
front
get 'em my
line.
game keep right here, and there's the scholars to heal the elephants too.
Oh man, hey, Castle Age Delhi looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I would
Now,
say so.
here's my question: why the hell did he make a ram?
I don't know. He's got a bunch of elephants. Maybe he thought he needed it. This is looking like it could be very well game right here. 85 to 45 military.
That is the
like-
last woodline, as said. Scatterbrained moves out to the top side, so his vills are all the way on the other. Keep
He's
is
very overloaded with
slowly
food.
going up. And this is a lot of Delhi archers here in the background. Gullyd has 40 archers. They're not all here just yet, or are they? No, 35.
Most of them, I think, are.
35 archers. Scatterbrained tries to snipe out the vills, but is this? No, I don't think he can stop this.
It's
He
not
just
enough. There's still
cannot.
some vills there. That's coming up. And at this point, those elephants get on top of those crossbows, and they start getting melted.
Yeah. Elephant's just walking in. Keep is going up. Any siege behind this, or is he just gonna triple down on the elephants? I mean,
What
he
are you
has made.
talking about? There's a ram
He has a ram right there. You're right. I'm sorry.
That's siege. That counts.
It
You
is
did that just so you
something.
wouldn't complain.
Fair
Got the
fair
elephant
point.
Doing the elephant dance jig.
Yeah, there's the siege workshop right behind
You
the
know,
keep.
You were saying that Gullyd3ck3l played it perfectly, and I think I agree. This is an absolute destruction from Gullyd3ck3l. He is playing this incredibly well. The pressure, the archers, the Ghulams are a bit difficult to deal with. Can't goes up in mass.
Yeah, where's the last gold for? Yeah, in the back here. It has 1,000 left, 1,200 left for Scatterbrained, and then that is
We're
also
running
drying
out.
up. But that's a lot of dead elephants for Gullyd as well. Like, he lost a lot of value on his units.
Yeah, that's a lot to lose. Oh, there's a trade coming out. I love the placement of a siege workshop next to that keep as well, just to add in bonus pressure here.
Oh my god. If Gullyd were to just walk around this wood line.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh, Scholars in the front here, not a fan. They're just all gonna die to the crossboys. Come on, Benny, realize this is the last wood line. Just walk around, and Scatterbrained has no wood anymore.
Well, it's not true. He's got wood in the south.
Oh, he snuck out. Well, we're
That's what you
in
do when you
we're in
just-
YOLO territory.
Second keep.
Just
Another keep.
another keep.
There it is.
Oh,
Number
God.
2.
He's building a second keep right there. I wish this was on the sacred side instead, but
Mr. Krabs, what incited you to build a second crested crab right next to the first one?
ah, boy.
I don't think those vills are going to stay alive for this. Actually, they're dropping like flies. That might have been a little ambitious.
I mean, the vills are in the other keep. How are we
actually, he's
dealing?
the
How are
back
we
now.
dealing with these Gulam though? Do we have any armor breaking units? Because our elephants
He's
are
got the
mostly dead.
crossbows. He's got a crossbow or 2.
Oh, he has 3 actually. I don't know where they are. Okay, one of them died. Now another
They're
one
getting
died.
Picked off in the middle.
Oh,
Some very
Scatterbrained
good
is
micro by Scatterbrained.
just spamming out the Gulam here, and there is currently no unit to deal with them because these are not Tower of Victory archers. They just don't do the damage. But main town center goes down. We're down to 1 TC for Abbasid. Let's save those trebuchets. Why don't we?
That's a lot
Oh,
of.
God.
Oh, these vills. What are we
Gullyd,
doing?
are we throwing?
I think we're throwing.
And Mango
He's got no crossbows.
just immediately goes down. How are we gonna deal with the Gulam? We don't have any food.
Oh no.
Oh lord, this looked so great, and then he just flew too close to the sun. We've got 1,500 gold.
Brutal.
We've got 1,500 gold. We can buy ourselves some food, right?
Just buy it back in. Buy us back in.
Oh my god.
He's even got a market ready to go. This is.
I just looked at
Now,
the
Gulam
Delhi
numbers are
food
ju-
economy and despaired.
Gulam numbers are going down. The second keep is still coming up again.
Crossbows are coming
No,
back in. He has
the
to
game's
stop
not
building
over.
it. He has to stop building it. Scatterbrained has 2 traps at this point. Oh,
man.
it looked so nice. We all wanted to see an Abba loss. By the way, there's a keep going on the bottom sacred side. And we are on a
I like that
6-minute
choice.
timer.
He needs to get military going. He needs to spend that gold. And he needs to make like 1 million crossbows and 1 million archers.
He just needs to fix his food situation. Like, if these farms can ever get into effect, that would be great. But right now, like, if you look at the income per minute, Gullyd has 900, and it's because he has been buying food from the market.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is the
Lord.
tricky thing. Abba has literally only had like a 16th of the map in their control.
And this keep is not going up.
And that's all they need.
Yeah, you know, this is all that Abbasid needs. One wood line that you chop through, and then you just have the food to win the rest of the game.
Man, this is so sad. This is so terminally sad. Oh, the elephant's heading south though. I mean, he spotted that wood line. Oh, nope, they're heading home. Oh,
nope.
Man, I feel crushed by this.
This is yeah.
Now village numbers. I will say, eco numbers are pretty close. 116 to 107. The military numbers are what I'm really scared of. That's a lot of
34 Gulam, and the 26 crossbows can't be counted out either. This is a very high value army that we've got going there.
Army values are actually about even, but yeah, I'm
technically yes. The army values are quite even because we have two war elephants that will do okay into the Gulam and will just immediately get one shot by the crossbows. Oh boy.
This is tragic.
Hey, I'll say this. Gullyd is on 1... Okay, never mind. This never finished. Wait, where's the attack ping coming from? Oh, from a villager. He's on 1, 2... He used to be on 4 town centers. Okay, he has a keep at the top side too. So yeah,
eco numbers are about even. The problem is now Scatterbrained is just churning, right? And then once he controls the gold again, which if you look in the top gold there, he's got 28 on.
Yeah.
He's cruising. He's cruising on that gold just outside his base. Yeah, that one there. And with that many trebs, oh my gosh, he's got 5 trebuchets.
Yeah, keep's not gonna be long for this world, unfortunately. And there's the Imperial coming in as well. To add insult to injury, Gullyd is nowhere near Imperial, unfortunately. He does have the gold income passively, but his food income only just fixed. Farming economy is finally gonna be, well, in effect for him. 2,000 food per minute now. But it's just a little late.
Game. Wow. A pendulum. He delved too greedily. He was too greedy. I'm dying a little bit inside about this. I feel like this game was kind of thrown away a little bit. I really felt like he had it in the bag.
He
just a lot of crossbows.
He just ran out of food. It's that simple. Yeah. There's a question in the chat. Why are Abbasid villagers better? It's because of this. You get 15% Gava rate on all resources, which is basically tier 1 eco upgrades for free.
The real reason is they have Geico, and so they save 15% or more on their car insurance. That's an American joke for the Americans out there. Anyways.
It's okay. They're getting 20% auf alles, auch Tiernahrung. That's for those Germans that are really old. And there's the other thing, like, they only pay 32 food for their villagers. Which makes
the villagers so much cheaper.
Which makes multi-TC play really attractive.
Ooh, I like the choice of the tower elephant.
It's 1,000 resources.
Yeah, okay, maybe I like it a little less now.
Oh god, these war elephants just get... You can't walk into crossbows like that.
They didn't deserve this.
They didn't even get to have a single hit.
Oh no.
Sacred sites are still running, but only for so long.
3.5 minutes or 3 minutes 50 seconds. I don't. This crossbow mass is dealing with the Gulams pretty well.
I mean, that tower elephant basically tanked 4 volleys of 26 crossbows while he was getting hit by 14 Gulam. It's a pretty good unit.
Yeah, that probably was worth the resources. The Gulams got swept off the field. There's 20 still on the ground somewhere. The food is now at 2,500 a minute for Gullyd3ck3l. I'm just worried that this game kind of slipped away from him already, though. He needed that transition a little. I think the deer ran out underneath him, and he just kind of
Yeah,
laughed a bit.
he realized too late that the food was just done at that point.
He might have gone a little too heavy on the stone, I think.
Mm.
And he's still sitting on 1,000 stone. Probably went a little too heavy. Probably need to go a little more farms, a little more wood, keep it balanced. Maybe that second keep he tried putting in the front of the first should have been on one of the sacred sites, I think.
The Gulam transition hit him a little bit too fast. And then he ran out of food, and so now he's getting a little overwhelmed. He can go Imperial right now, and so he should, and so he will. I hope that he did scout out these mass stables. He didn't, in fact. Hisar Academy coming out, that's going to be even more food for him. I'm kind of curious about this choice, because he has 43 farms already. His food economy is good now.
Yeah. The problem is it's his production, right? He needs production like yesterday. He needs a bigger military mass. It is now 68 to 69 pop. So it doesn't feel like it, though. It just feels like Scatterbrained has the superior military. Which I guess if you look at army value, it's close right now. It just feels like maybe his crossbows. Maybe I feel like his DPS is just gonna be better.
He has the superior military because he has the elite upgrades already, and Delhi elite upgrades are how do I put this? They are quite a bit away. Gully's up. Look at his tech queue. It is all there.
9 minutes. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. There's no way he survives 9 minutes. I don't think.
Yeah. Scatterbrained is coming in. He has 20 elite horsemen in the queue, has 12 on the field already, and he's pop capped. And unfortunately, Gully has 0 walls. Okay, here comes a big fight.
Yeah,
it is castle versus Imperial units, but is Scatterbrained not taking this fight? Like he should.
No, it looks like he's backing up. I think he's gonna try and sit under the trebs.
I mean, he can also slow push this. Like it's not gonna hurt him, and he can just take out this landmark, which immediately removes all benefit of the food there. Oh, this is just brutal. You had this game in the bag.
Well, there's not much to say other than ouch.
I mean, there's hand cannons on the way out, but that is the only
short, you know?
that is the only Imperial unit he has access to right now. Everything else is just well, 8 minutes away.
You know, there's a shot where Scatterbrained maybe, you know, like falls asleep at the wheel. Maybe he like accidentally kicks his computer over.
His monitor malfunctions.
His monitor might malfunction, you know. Otherwise, this one is just over.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate because you got to know as Gullyd3ck3l, you got to be kind of frustrated, right? Because like you could taste victory. Like it was right there. You were double keeping the front of this guy's base for a moment. And that's where all went wrong. It's like, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, this game is over. And that's the GG called.
Jeez.
An unfortunate turn of events for Gullyd3ck3l, but a well-held defense and big pendulum swing from Scatterbrained to take it all the way back to the grand finals today.
Oh man, I mean, let's take a quick look at the income, right? Gully actually, he's on 5 relics. He held the sacred sites for most of the game. He has 4,000 more food, and you know, casual 15,000 4,000 more gold, and casual 15,000 less food.
If food's what killed him, it's the easy farm transitions what did it, right? Like if Abba didn't have such easy farms, it just wouldn't happen that way. He just would lose.
Yeah, food count. I mean, look at that. There's just nothing, and Scatterbrained just sitting on a casual. Ever since he's hit Imperial, sitting on a casual 4,000 food float. But like, there's nothing coming in here.
Military count. Look at the military count real quick. That is so dramatic. If you look at the military count, there was a point where they took such a bad fight right there. The Gulam transition, you could just see hit like a truck.
The Gulams, they had no counter there. We had too many war elephants. The crossbows were just killing the elephants. Oh. There was, yeah. And the archers, they were doing great in the initial fight. Like, look at this graph where the yellow line just dips down. Yeah. But yeah, not such luck later on. It was a great choice to swap to Gulam. It was his only choice, to be honest, because wood was being denied. He also needed traps to get the keeps away. And he didn't really have anything other than, you know, gold and food.